here at YCS Lubbock. Whoa. Lubbock Regional. My goodness, with the Joseph Linch.
Yeah.
Tell the world what you did today, man.
I got 6th place.
What day?
We played Runick Spright again, and yeah, it's a new format, so there's some changes I made.
Okay. Is there a reason why you decided to use this deck today?
I like the utility of the Runick cards. I mean, you have a pretty decent shot of winning against like every deck, like control, mid-rangey, and like you play like hand traps for like big combo decks.
Sweet. Before you,
it's like a well-rounded out deck, you know. Yep.
Any shoutouts?
Shoutouts, yeah, shout out to Epic Cards and Games. Shout out to BORTLE over there, and shout out to Alfred Johnson, and shout out to this guy.
Hey guy.
He's clean. All right.
All right, sweet. Show us the good, man.
So for I guess like the standard 3 blues, 3 jets, red and carrot. No pixies because it's boozy. And then 3 starters and smashers. So this is the new part of the deck. So no swap frogs. We played we swapped out the frogs for 2 Hyperia. And, yeah, 2 Hyperia, a cap shell, and
wait, you're capping?
Yeah, no, we played the cap shell for sure, and then the wind up kitten. So yeah, it's basically just a deck. It's like gigantic toolbox you can bring out. Say you start with this, draw a card, gigantic out this. This is why you play this. So it gives you something else to bring out. So you can like end up drawing 2. You want to draw into your Runick card, so it's pretty nice. And then the wind-up kitten is pretty important to play in this style of deck because you're skipping your battle phase with the Runick cards, and having a card to bring out with gigantic and being able to like bounce the monsters really helps because no battle phase. So
yeah. So
you can like you can bounce 2 monsters with this, bring it off gigantic bounce, and then bring it back with elf and bounce again.
All right.
I definitely recommend playing it in the Runick version, the Runick deck. Yeah, and then for the Runicks, I play one fountain. You just need 1. I mean, if it gets smashed, then they're not smashing your gigantic, so you're just, it's nice.
Yeah.
3 tips, 3 freezing chain. It's probably the best one it's like imperm. It's good against tier element. It's the one I prioritize going for. And 3 flashing fire, destroys special summon monster. Just play 3 of those, pretty nice. And I still play the 2 destruction. So same Runick ratio as before. But yeah, that's like fall for like the engine part. And for like the hand traps, play 3 Nibiru. Still play 3 Nib just because like it's like the highest impact versus like tier element, the Lunalight version, and like I don't know, just anything like just being able to like check those decks is pretty important. I would say, and like a control deck like this, and you can draw it off fountain, so it's pretty nice. So I didn't play this before. I cut Crow completely just because it's like a smaller regional. I expected like Fluwanderies and stuff like that. And definitely played 3 Fluwanderies today, so and Ash came in clutch. So good thing I did that. Also, if you play the mirror match, you're going to notice that Crow's not very good because all you're really doing is keeping them off IP, keeping them off IP, and then like I guess I draw, but on their turn.
Versus negating like
gigantic. Yeah, before like against Spright, Crow would keep them off, or a lot of times he would keep them off of Totally Awesome, but I mean Crow's still good against tier element, but. Whatever. 3 imperms. Probably the best hand trap. Definitely play through that. And then 3 Veilers, just more imperms. You want to stop the Kid Kalos.
What's the main account, man?
This is 40 cards.
Ooh, it's the first 40 today. Let's go.
Weird. For the extra deck, 3 elves. I want to play 5, but can only play 3 for some reason. 2 gigantics. Honestly, thought about playing 3 of this card just because not entering your battle phase. Like you can sometimes go to like turn 4 or 5, and just having extra gigantics is I don't know. It came up like a few times, probably like 3 or 4 times. Honestly, it came up a lot. IP, That's what you try to end on now, instead of Toad. Yeah, you just try like IP Unicorn or IP Avermax. It's pretty important to play. Dark. And we play all 3 Nightmares.
IP servers.
Oh yeah, IP servers. Don't forget about that. I don't know, you just want the utility from the extra deck to be able to like answer stuff in a deck that you can't use battle phase. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, so we play those 3. And then play the Abomination.
How'd this do, man?
I made it a few times. It's just something. It's just another thing you can go into. The off IP, you can like trigger it with Flashing Fire. You can pop 2 cards, and then it's like you can't enter your battle phase. Like I keep saying that, but like yeah, you can just pick away their cards. Like in the end phase, it pops a card, and then you can trigger with Flashing Fire, pop a card, and then this triggers, pops another one. So it's good in this deck. And then the Avermax, protect the towers, or protect the castle. Like I mean, decks play outs of this, but if you can set it up to where you have outs to their outs, then it's game. In a deck like this, you have like a toolbox, so you can usually protect the Avermax. And not enter your battle phase, you can stall on that. 2 Huggin and this guy. Yeah, play this guy. Has a cool battle phase trick. Dies by battle. You like have your Runick quick plays. You go enter battle phase, play it, and then bring this out, and then you can like crash to it and bait a card, pop a card. It also adds back the field spell if they destruction it. And then that's it for the extra. For the side deck, so play 3 builds over Crow because of Mathmech, and people are playing the Tri-Brigade. So I wanted this for like Revolt and the Mathmech trap, and it kind of does the same. It kind of does the same thing against Tier Element. You can kind of, I mean, if they like chain block it, it's like there's probably more than likely in a during the turn where you can hit the 3rd name, and it'll still like mess them up, especially if they have a goal in mind. So this is where it gets kind of cool, I guess, a little different. Played a Change of Heart, Mind Control, 2 talents, and 2 econ. Just did these because it removes their opponent's monsters, and in this deck, So I wanted 6 cards, but I didn't want like a redundant amount of these cards. Like, I didn't want to play 3 talents or 3 econ. I just want to draw like a versatile amount. Yeah, just being able to remove their monsters in main phase 1 is pretty important. And then this card's crazy, honestly. Econ was, I didn't really get to use it, but I had it, and if I was winning the game without it, but I can see this card being really crazy in a lot of situations, especially against Tier, when they go like silly, like target your monster, and then you econ off the way of the monster, and they don't get to send from the field. It's pretty nice. For like background removal, we play this for the mirror match. There's actually played like 3 Runick mirror matches, Runick Spright mirror matches, and this came in clutch for the fountain. And I also sided the 3rd destruction. Yeah, Flashing Fire is bad against a lot of control decks like Eldritch and or not Eldritch, but Fluanderies and I guess Eldritch sometimes, because you have to pop a special summon monster. So like I'll side out one of those and put this in for. Yeah, if you're gonna play a back row removal, you might as well play one that can also extend. So just play that, and play the 2nd smash here for the mirror and controls, because they're gonna be milling your deck. So you don't want to, if they hit your first smasher, you gotta have a 2nd one. And it's just good in the grind game to have a 2nd a lot of the times. And we'll play this guy. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Alrighty. Yeah. Sweet, Joseph. Well, hey man, congrats on topping another regional add to the belt, right? And,
yeah, it's actually the 30th. Oh yes, swearing.
On that note, alright, if you're not part of Bortle Nation, Super Bortle, it's that easy and it's free. Oh god, yes. So make sure to check out the description down below and hit up trolltoad.com and save 5% by using Team Bortle 5. Let's go. Alrighty, Bortle out.